Hey folks, Daily Landsblog here from Florida, continuing on vacation for a couple more days, and look on my arm, still just the one mark, and it's actually fading a little bit. I think it was probably January the 1st that I was struggling. I don't think it had anything to do with New Year's Day, but I want to continue along the same lines that we have because I kind of sense a little bit of militancy that is creeping into the conversation, and I think that's really good. I want this not to be sort of a gentle coaxing of society to kind of see mental illness the way we want them to see it. But I think there has to be a push. I think that there has to be some aggression in this. And that's why yesterday I asked you to use the word, as I did, I don't give a shit what you think about my mental illness. And one of the reactions that I got to that, though, and I've gotten lots of interesting ones that will accumulate and do tomorrow. You gonna accumulate that, Case?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on that? Is from a woman who got a tremendous amount of support from SickNotWeak when she reached out yesterday. But she had originally written an article for SickNotWeak.com when we first launched in March of 2016. And she said that this was her coming out, that she was reaching out to people and she was saying, you know, hey, I have been struggling, I am struggling, you know, I have this really bad thing in my life. And she said that the pushback against her was so much that she stopped writing, she stopped communicating. So the negative for her was massive. I talk all the time about sharing, and I still think that it's by far the most important thing that you can do. And the fact that people will fight back, the people that will disrespect you, I think in some ways that is always going to be a risk. But the more we fight, the more we push, the less they are going to push back. So I understand the idea that it's not as easy for you perhaps as it is for me. I mean, I can shout out even in these faraway surroundings, hey, I suffer from depression. There's no one around, but I don't care who hears it. And I think that's what we need to get in our society. And we can only do it by continuing to say things like, you know, I suffer from a mental illness. You know, I suffer from depression. I have anxiety. I don't care what you think. And if we keep doing that long enough, eventually people will start and stop pushing back. Oh yeah, one more thing. Buy a goddamn mirror. I'll explain it tomorrow. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year, or 365 depending on the year. We're here because who else is going to tell you to buy a goddamn mirror?